All right. Well, hello and welcome back. We got another Pixel League game. Now, as you might see in the pinned, there is also another game going on. Mississauga are facing Honolulu over on Couch's channel. So, the name is in that pinned message. It should have also added in the Discord if you are there. So, there you go. Make sure you head over, watch both. And hopefully we get two good series. But we'll see. On screen, of course, you can see the stats for these teams. Deadwood are definitely... Yeah. Yeah, Tiger. Deadwood's primary are actually black, so they're going to be black. You just make them red on all the graphics because it looks better, but... Yeah, Deadwood's colors are black and red. KC are red and white. So they all get to have their actual colors. Love to see it. Yeah. I don't know. I think this definitely has the potential. Deadwood are a team who have looked good. They have gotten their wins, and yeah, they've just looked good. That's the main summary. Well, KC are a team. I heard good things. Obviously, not in the Pixel League. Don't know that much about them, or haven't had that much experience with them. But what I heard preseason from people who had scrimmed them, they seemed like a really good team, and they just haven't been able to find it. Now, of course, they are one of two 0-3 teams coming into this week. The other one, Inchin, just played earlier on and lost in 4 games to New Mexico. So they're trying to pick up a win to leave Inchin alone at 0-4. But if they do fall here, obviously they'll be matched, and I think that is the expectation. As much as I think KC have fallen a little bit below, and there's hope for them, but it's hard to say. Deadwood are the opposite. Deadwood, well, I mean, I can't, not really. Deadwood, I think, are actually maybe a little bit below expectation as well. Coming into the season, I think Deadwood were maybe the strongest roster on paper. And they started out 2-0, did what they were supposed to, but they did fall just short against Lansing. So, haven't been the dominant team we've expected, but they've been a very good team. So, I think Deadwood are the clear favorites here. But there's definitely room for a good game if both teams perform, or if KC can perform, more importantly. So there you go. I'm going to have to watch. We do have one team in just waiting on the other, and then we can jump into this one. Let me know if I'm quiet or anything. It looks like we're going to be waiting just a minute with Deadwood finishing up a scrim, I think. So we can wait. Another reminder that Twitch Couch is streaming a game over on... Wait, let me... This is a good idea. It's kind of scuffed, but I can do it. How does this look? There's that size. Sure, good enough. Okay. Trying to do something for once we get into the series. Big. Okay, that works. Okay. Cool. Alright. Yeah, we are just waiting on one team. Like I said, I do believe it looks like... Okay, they're actually good. Alright, cool. They were finishing up a scrim, and it looks like they have finished up that scrim. So... well, that's okay. I'll let them know we're good to go, and we should hop in here. Deadwood versus Kansas City. Like we said, Deadwood are the favorites, but there is room for some gameplay, so we will see as we hop in. Let me close the prediction. Open it a bit late, but it was there for a little bit. Submissions definitely in favor of the Demons, and we'll see if that gets backed up. And of course, both teams are red on the overlay, but Deadwood are black in game. KC in their red. Good hit. Gonna blast a clear here. We'll get to the midfield. Royce gonna pick it up. Now trying to stay behind it. Breezy. Gonna get a clear down to the corner. DK bringing it down there. Now a long clear downfield. Forces Brett to get up. A little awkward. Does get a save. DK can follow it. A good drop down. Not quite there. Breezy gonna get a demo. Opens up some space for Glydiath. He has to go for a pass as well, though, and no one there to receive. Banks, a big clear. DK up early. Doesn't have a good touch. Won't be able to get it over to the side. Now Royce trying to set up another one. It'll get to the back wall. Drop down. Not going to go in. Now Banks up in the air again. Catching it towards the back wall. Taps back. I'm sure the game on Couch's stream will start soon as well. Again, that is the Monarchs versus Havoc 2-1-2 teams. Should be a good one. Make sure you're watching both if you can. This one out towards the side. Brett going to stay behind it. Banks off the backboard. But he is. Not able to find a touch. Leaves it off to DK. He'll go up in the air. 4 players up for it. And KC win it out in the end. 1.5 minutes gone. All Deadwood on offense. But no goals on the board just yet. Okay, I'm trying to mess with things. Sorry. Okay, good enough. Now Breezy gonna play it up towards the backboard, as that game has now started, so I will go ahead and put that up there. I will update it as we go. DK is trying to stay with it. Reset will drop down. Now Brett. Long downfield. Royce trying to clear it. Glydiath blast to the back wall. Brett trying to be annoying. There is a misread. Breezy just barely blocked. Now Banks. 50 with Royce. Kind of getting each other's way there. DK trying to get in to clean it up. Now another long clear downfield. This will get to the backboard. Breezy able to get it away from there. Back into the Deadwood corner. We have seen a little bit of KC pressure here lately. The first we've seen it. This one up in the air again. DK. Gonna get the beat. Now Royce past the midfield. He'll wait. DK low boost. Still gonna pressure a bump. Royce though can't quite reach it. Banks off the corner again. He'll get up. Plays it to the back wall. DK diving in towards the corner in top right. Deadwood to get the first goal. Took 3 minutes, but DK finally does hit one in. A little bit awkward even then, but still does get through. And the Demons take a 1-0 lead. Now out towards the mid-right boost. Brett going to get that boost. However, Royce able to get a touch forward. Glydiath now down. Royce still waiting. Pass center. DK there. 50 in a demo. Back to Royce. He'll play it in. 2-0. Deadwood double their lead. Like 30 seconds after their first. DK does it all. And Royce beats 2 to double the lead. Over on Couch's channel, now tied up 1-1 in game 1, 1.5 minutes in. That one already producing. This one, KC gonna need to fight back. That's a good start, but Breezy just a little bit wide. Banks now trying to go the other way, off the ceiling, leaving, faking. Great save by Brett. That one would have been on target. Now Breezy, no boost. Accidental fake. One forward now, cut across Brett. Awkward, no boost. Banks shot. Barely saved by Glydiath. Now off the sidewall again. Glydiath drops it down. Breezy. Cool shot into it. Almost sets up Banks, but Brett able to save. 1 minute to go. Still 2-0 here. Royce playing it forward. DK up in the air. Banks there as well. But couldn't put power on it. And Brett does get a save. Now clear. Gets back to Brett. He'll play to the corner. Can't find the play. Now centered out. Banks into the corner. It'll bounce straight out. Now he'll go to the ceiling. Straight back down. Brett trying to get up for it. He'll go to the side wall. Banks around it again. Now going to pass it back. Breezy has to slow down and taken away by Banks. 30 seconds to go. Deadwood continue to press. The longer they do so, the taller the task gets for KC. Maybe a window there, but a great save by Royce. Able to get up backwards, tap it out, and again, waste more of the clock. Now 10 seconds. KC still trailing by 2. Really feels like this one will be over. That open net won't be taken, but the game will be. 2-0. Deadwood take game 1. As we finally fall to the ground. You'll see as we transition over, I did try to put that scoreboard on the other screen as well. Score update with 2 minutes to go. It is now 2-1 for Honolulu. So they've managed to jump ahead. There are your stats. There you go. I still hate how it won't show me the chat. Like, it's just annoying. It also can be a problem. Hopefully I don't get kicked. Okay. I changed the map properly and then went back into the menu as we were loading, but weird. Did I write that down? I didn't, but I know it was 2-0. As we load in game 2, Deadwood already one ahead, trying to find match point. Well, KC trying to answer back. We did see some pressure from them at times, but not able to break through to score. Speaking of scoring now, Royce has done it. 1-0, Deadwood lead again. I'm trying to jump over to Couch's stream, but we're focused in right here. DK drops it off the corner. Royce, a great shot. Good placement top left. Glydiath was in net, but had no chance. No momentum, can't get up to it. Anyway, finally we can get to our update here. It is now 3-2 Havoc on Couch's stream. So Honolulu still managing to stay just ahead, though only by 1 goal with 70 seconds to go. Over here, of course, just starting game 2. DK not quite able to reach it. Banks now up off the back wall. Royce diving forward, but Breezy wins the 50. Now KC trying to set up an attack. Breezy cut just wide. Brett open. There's the first goal, and we are tied at 1. Took a game and about a minute, or almost a minute, but Kansas City break through, and they tie game 2. And now we have a bit of a contest once again. Up towards the sidewall here. DK gonna play it away. Breezy trying to get up. Can't find a save. It goes in. DK gets the credit. It's 2-1 Demons. Just blasts it downfield. Tries to follow, but doesn't even need it. Breezy knocks it away from the double, but can't knock it away from the goal. Now Glydiath can try to play it forward. It'll get up towards the back wall, but DK will defend it long away from there as Honolulu do take game 1. That one. So it is now 1-0 Havoc over there, and it's now 3-1 Demons in game 2 over here. Deadwood gave up that 1 goal, and they haven't looked back since. Immediately took back control and have just continued to run away with this one. Now a 2-goal lead with 4 minutes to go. Now 50 out towards center. Brett gonna drop it down. DK off the crossbar, still makes the save. Now to the center. Royce has space, just gonna take a shot. Glydiath no boost. It's 4-1. Hat trick for Royce. Just a blast on target. No boost on the defender. And it gets by him. Deadwood dominating on DFH. 3.5 minutes to go. Only 1.5 played. Already 4 goals on the board. This game they have conceded, but they have also turned on the burners in the front field. Brett trying to pop it up. KC need to start scoring again soon. They have plenty of time, but it still feels too tall a task if they can't get it going soon. This one to Royce. Maybe more. 4 for Royce. Not even 2 minutes played. One player has 4 goals, and Deadwood have 5 in all. We started like a couple minutes before the other stream, but it really feels like they're gonna catch up to us because we have just so much scoring. Deadwood. And an offensive explosion here in game number 2. Plenty of time for more. Glydiath off the sidewall. Breezy gonna try to get there. Royce able to take it away. Not a threatening touch, but will set up for more attack. DK, sidewall, backboard. Brett able to redirect it away. Now a demo from DK. A shot from Royce. 5 in half a game. I mean, I guess Rocket League support. Oh, well, there you go, Gerds. Royce popping off. Gerds popping off with the subs. By the way, over on Couch's channel, Havoc now 1-0 up in game 2 as well. Is he going to fly past it? DK, it feels like they're just setting him up. Brett finally able to make a save. We're really close to a double hat trick at this point. Breezy gonna try past that one. Banks 50'd by DK. Corner. Tap back to Royce, but a little too high. Monarchs tie game 2 at 1 over there. Royce continues to ball over here. Banks to the sidewall. DK gonna take over. Awkward bounce though. Breezy jumps it, and it'll get a little bit closer. Still 4 goals to separation, but now 6-2. Foxtrotters do pull it in a little bit, at least. I mean, you know, but a little bit. I don't know what that rule is supposed to be for. I think it did have a purpose, but I don't know what it was anymore. Thanks. Gonna play it forward. Royce look for the redirect, but Breezy gonna make a save. Now played forward on target. Hold on. KC. A little bit of... Okay, that makes sense. A little bit of momentum here. They've scored 2 in a row. Now 6-3. Still 3 goals back, but that's a lot better than 5. Definitely a window here. This one blasted, maybe a little wide. Breezy, can he get it? Banks, that's not a very good clear. Royce, that one's better. DK, lose the challenge. Royce, another save. By far MVP for the Demons in game 2. Still, though, they're not clear. This one off the corner might be a chance. A demo downfield as well. DK, time, will finally break out on the dribble. Stalls, looks for the bump. Glitty at the save. Banks to the backboard. He'll go for the double. Instead drops down, though, DK. Now a back pass. Monarchs take the lead 2-1. Deadwood holding 6-3 here. Glitty centered across. DK gonna follow it to the side. Now popped up and around. DK gonna follow it. Royce trying to jump. Couldn't find a touch. 1 minute to go. Deadwood have stabilized the scoring. Now they might look for more offense. DK trying to go towards the backboard. Banks redirect down a little bit high. DK will leave. Royce, no chance to shoot. Breezy right to Royce. He'll pop it up. It'll get to the backboard. Brett not going to let it fall, though. Out towards Banks. That touch backwards, a little awkward. Glydiath right to Royce. He'll put it on, but Brett will take it away. Banks a little wide. Who's there? No one but Glydiath, and there is another clear. 30 seconds to go. Deadwood still rolling. They have stalled scoring. Almost one there, but Breezy able to get it out. DK across. Royce there. Couldn't reach. No, Banks across in front. Brett out towards the side. It'll center. Royce cuts it away. DK will turn. Off the sidewall. Banks the bomb. Couldn't connect. Breezy couldn't find that either. The clock will hit 0. Deadwood are on match point. Their offensive frenzy early on did stall out, but they get the win nonetheless. Now 2-0 in the set. Demons in a great spot. Almost 1,000 points for Royce. A great game there. As the Demons going to take it. And we'll move to Beckwith. But man, Casey did put up a bit of a fight there, I think. Royce very much the headline for that game. But KC, they did get those 3 goals back. Now you could argue maybe Deadwood slowed up a little bit after they were able to get 6 goals in half a game. But, you know, KC, a little bit of fight. However, okay, wait. No. Okay. Because Cookie Monster joined, so Deadwood made a change. And so I was thinking, did they take the weapon Royce out? But they did not. They instead took out Banks, who is on paper their best player, has shown it a good number of clip attempts there. Got pretty close on them too. But Deadwood, of course, want to get games on everyone, leaving Royce in after he almost got 1,000 points, as you should. By the way, Honolulu, after it was tied up 2-2, have now scored 2 in a row, so it's now 4-2 with 1 second to go, and they will be winning that one as well. Wait a little bit to update the score. But yeah, so we're going to have 2-0 triple match point in both series. Deadwood, of course, already starting their campaign for the sweep. Early defense holding on here for KC as they get a shot there from Glydiath as well. DK makes a save. Now at midfield, DK going to cut it forward. Now into the corner, Breezy following it, 50 in front. Royce able to get it away. Now high in the air, Cookie Monster to the corner, couldn't double. And now DK and Royce getting each other's way. Casey can break out, Brett. That one not gonna be forward enough though. And Deadwood almost score off it. Breezy a diving save to keep it out. Now in front again, Brett another save. Royce another center. Breezy finally a long clear. Casey needed it, one mistake, and they have to suffer many close shots. But they are able to endure. And they do at least get a momentary clear there. This one now high in the air. Royce going to drop it down. Cookie to the back wall. Could set up DK, but Royce tries to go again. 50 out to the side. Now Cookie Monster off the backboard. It'll fall down center. Glydiath out towards the side. Now sealing again, it'll fall back down. Breezy wins it forward. Cookie has to go backwards. DK out of boost. Cookie, another good second touch. No one has boost here really for Deadwood though. Brett gonna get pull shot into following it. Centers across. No one there except DK. And he'll just let it go, then take it the other way. Now dropping down. He'll pop back up, but Breezy able to get in the way. Now falling down, Royce out towards the side. It'll center back in. Royce tap back, Brett. It's over DK. Now up in the air again. Royce trying to follow. It won't go in. Breezy off the crossbar. Cookie able to get it away. Royce going to get forced away. Cookie going to drop it down. Brett off the sidewall. That'll come back in. DK up off the side. Falling back. Breezy backflip. DK trying to pass it back. Again, KC, a better game so far. Have managed to survive almost 3 minutes here. Still a 0-0 game, and we have seen them push forward. This roster composition working out better for them as Brett has a shot. Surely it goes in. Yes, it does. KC have their first lead. A great save on the goal line there by DK, but it doesn't go far enough out. I mean, a great play to pinch that out, but it just sat there. Unluckily for him, Brett did stick around, and Brett did get a goal. Havoc score first over on Couch's stream, but KC score first over here. This one to the backboard. Glydiath can't read it. Breezy can, but Royce gets in the way. Now Brett off the corner. DK, another denial. That'll get to the midfield. Royce trying to chase it down. Gets a shot. Ties the game. Royce does it again. The one a little bit behind on playtime coming in. Stepping in. He is the 4th on the roster, but he is showing up in this series. Now Cookie able to get it forward. Breezy out towards the side. DK not going to find the touch. Royce going to send it back in. Now up in the air. Towards the back wall. He'll try to follow. It'll drop back down. DK out towards the side. Now Cookie Monster around the outside again. Popped up high in the air. Brett has to leave it. DK, center, Glydiath, sidewall, Breezy, long clear. Cookie, forward again. Monarchs have now tied it 1-1 on Couch's stream as well, by the way. DK up high in the air. This one off the back wall. Cookie right at Breezy. Didn't have power on the shot, though. Now this one centered out towards the side. Cookie following it, trying to leave. DK will score. The fake succeeds. Cookie pops it up, leaves it down. DK takes it far down and in. 2-1. 40 seconds to go. And the Demons on the brink of getting back on the winning side of things. Lost a close one last week. Not looking to do the same this week. Royce off the corner. Deadwood still pushing forward. Breezy trying to clear. Double commit. But Cookie wins it down. Royce able to force it in as well. No reprieve for the Foxtrotters. 15 seconds. They need to break out and find a way in. Breezy bumped off it. Gonna try to stick with. Will get past midfield. Royce and DK alone. Royce has boost. 50 back to Glydiath. Couldn't find power on the shot. The clock will hit 0. Brett needs a lot. Can't get any. Has to watch it fall. Cookie keeps it alive. Royce the same. Deadwood hunting for a goal. Not letting it drop. But it feels inevitable. Brett at midfield. And there it goes. The Demons get a sweep. Dominance. Best way to sum up this game. Deadwood. Game 3 was closer, but that is the only one. The rest, dominantly Deadwood games, as they will get a win and they will move forward. We'll have to see in just a second here if we can get an interview with our winners. But what a win for the Demons. I will keep track of the Mississauga series as well. It is now 3-1 Monarchs in Game 3 with 90 seconds to go. So they're looking good to force Game 4. I'll try to update the score as we go into our interview. See what we do. Hey, skill issue. You can message RL support if you want. I don't know, because you should have had that probably. I don't know. I think I got rewards. Let me look while I'm waiting on DK to respond. Do I have season 16? Yeah, I do. Skill issue. Okay, well, skill issue. I did message DK. We'll see if he responds. If he does, we'll head in there. I mean, I do still see DK there, at least physically. Yo, Yami, I do it at the end of the stream, too. Monarchs now up 4-1. I'll wait to see what he says. Alright, cool. I'll mute. There's 2 of them left. They can do that. So I'll be back in a minute with our interview. And now we are back with the winners, Deadwood Demons. I mean, not that close to a game, was it?
No, not really. They played well. Just our passing and offense was a little bit too much, I feel.
Yeah.
We felt really good that series.
Definitely a good bounce back from last week's games, of course. I mean, I know we took that to a tight series, but it was good to see Deadwood doing Deadwood things.
True. I mean, of course, Royce obviously not here, but what a series from him. Stepping in, was it 5 goals in Game 2, 1 goal in each of the others?
Oh yeah, he popped off.
Sure did.
Of course, Banks
Yeah.
doing Banks things, hopping in there,
Hmm.
trying not to flip right off the bat. That was pretty neat. I was hoping he would have got that flip reset musty.
Royce is one of the best second men in the league.
Yeah, like you said, great bounce back game. You will be facing Luxor next week. Expecting more of the same, or maybe a bit more a closer game.
I can't wait to poop all over bacon.
Oh man, that was going to be a greasy one.
Very greasy. For them, not us.
Easy mode over here, difficult for them. And then, looks like you guys played New Mexico already, right?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you did beat them, so you'll sit in the top 4. Still looking up. Of course, you did lose a close game to Lansing. Sure, you feel like you could take that. Still feel like you can keep up with the top teams? I can assume,
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
but yeah, you'll lose games
think
as it
it's-
goes. So
Let's just say, as long as we do what we do, I don't see why we shouldn't finish at the top. If not, take the rest of the league, through the end of the season.
Me and Unfo talked. We're ready for our rematch at the end of the season.
yeah, I love the confidence. I definitely think it is founded. Well, GG's. Good luck next week. Any final thoughts before we head off here?
I don't think I can say it on air.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty stoked to play Boomer.
When is that? That is
That's later in the
week-
season.
Was it week 7 or 8?
9.
9, yeah.
You'll get there.
Yeah, Boomer, we're coming for you.
All right. Well, don't need to keep it too long. Again, GG's. Good luck next week. And I'll head off to wrap it up. Oh, wait. Boomer did say sit down in the chat. I'll let you.
We just ended with the GGs of the Foxtrotters. That was a good showing.
It was a fun series.
All right. Now we'll head out and wrap things up. Obviously, a little bit of fun poked down towards the end of their schedule. You might have also noticed me in the middle of that update the series score there. Monarchs did take game 3. That was 5-2, and they're currently leading 1-0 in game 4. So we are going to try to raid over there, but wrapping things up here. Let me actually get that set up so I can. Let me end the prediction. Yoink. And then let me /raid. There we go. So we will be raiding over there as soon as we get things wrapped up. Again, that is game 4, 1-0 Monarchs in the game, 2-1 Havoc in the series. So we will be getting over there. That is the last game of the night. But thank you for tuning in here. 3 games in a row here. But your final score, well, let's go through all of them. First of all, Lincoln 3, New York 2. Then it was New Mexico 3, Inchin 1. And then finally, Deadwood 3, Casey 0. 3 good games. And of course, there are more to come throughout the week. I believe 1 tomorrow and a couple some other days. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you're in the Discord and following so you don't miss any action. We're now going to raid over to Couch to wrap up the last game of the night.